Hello everybody, we're back with eFootball 2025 and we reached another Thursday. And with the Thursday, some lovely additions to the game. We're gonna be talking about the nomination players and we're gonna be talking about the players of the week, but I'm going to start with the nomination players, Turkish, Japanese, and like the real ones, like the 5-star ones. And I'm gonna divide the video in two parts, and then I'm gonna talk about players of the week. I think this week is a very weak week. It's not a very good week. And it's kind of funny sometimes because I heard like some other people talking about like, oh, it's a very good week to like spend coin. And maybe because there are at least I don't know, three very good players, but the problem is that the risk while wasting your coins is too high, and that's one of the reasons I really don't recommend that much taking chances with boxes with just one or two good players, because it's very frustrating when you end up getting nothing, while when you try to get something out of a box with 5 or 6 good players, at least 4, well, things feel kind of more rewarding. Okay, let's go to contracts. The special players. This is going to be more or less fast because because what I said before, I don't think there are too many good players. So this is very easy. This box has nothing. So I could just say this box has nothing, but at least I'm gonna give you a bunch of reasons. So this guy is a prolific winger. A prolific winger with no physical contact, no jumping, no stamina, and no fighting spirit. There is no other reason. I mean, that's reason enough just to throw away this motherfucker into the garbage. There is no point. You cannot have a prolific winger with low stamina and no fighting spirit. Oh, he's inconsistent. Ha ha ha. He's ambidextrous, which is crazy good, but he's inconsistent. Okay, so trash. This guy is a center back, destroyer. He is too slow. His stamina is, well, kind of okay, but his jumping, a disaster. So he's 188 and only 80. No passing, no ball control, no fighting spirit. That's just really bad. So yeah, this guy is trash. He cannot be that slow. Oh, of course, you cannot add skills, so you cannot add the fighting spirit. So he's slow, no fighting spirit, no jumping. Center back, are you crazy? And next Monday, it seems that it's going to be a new color card with bullet header. Imagine that against a guy 188 and no jumping. I mean, like only 80. So Sander van de Streek. This guy is a whole player. Seems like a midfielder. No physical contact, no jumping, not even 80 in jumping, and no defense. What's the point? Oh, no fighting spirit. Beautiful, beautiful. This guy is shit. Haris Hradinovic. So this guy is a creative maker, playmaker, right midfield, and again a midfielder with no defense, no physical contact, no jumping. I mean, this is very weird. So stamina is also low. This guy has fighting spirit and his skills are okay, are quite good. But for God's sakes, man, like, what are you going to do with those numbers and a midfielder? And let's say you think about this guy as a what is the position? AMF. Let's say you think this guy as an AMF. Well, no balance, no physical contact, no stamina, and finishing sucks. Okay, trash. Ahmed Kutucu or Kutucu, I don't know. The C looks very normal, so in my opinion it's Kutucu or Kutusu. I'm gonna say Kutucu, sounds funnier. So Kutucu is inconsistent, so that's already a reason to not get this guy. Or not to get this guy. So he's a deep line forward. He has good finishing, technique it's okay, passing is okay for a forward. Speed, acceleration, good. Kicking power, okay. But no physical contact, no jumping. A forward with no physical contact, that's really complicated right now. I mean, in 2025, I mean, I can understand Pedri with no physical contact because he has 96 something balance and 94, 96 tight possession, but this guy, balance is kind of okay for a forward, stamina is okay, and his skills, long range curler, long range shooting, one-time shot, through passing, super sub and fighting spirits. His skills are not that bad, but no jumping and no physical contact, and inconsistent, trash of a forward. And this guy is a 5-star player. Do you think you're gonna waste a 5-star nomination contract on a Trendyol Super League player? It's kind of pointless. It's a waste of resources. But having said that, his technique is okay. His passing is his technique is good. Passing okay, finishing good, good speed, good acceleration, good kicking power. But then again, he's 190, but only 75 physical contact. Come on, man. It's 77 on the team. Balance is kind of okay for a 190 guy, and stamina is okay. And skills, cut behind, soul control, long range shooting, acrobatic, one-time track back. Okay, his skills are good, but again, no physical contact. That's a huge problem, and no jumping. 190, this guy is gonna be really stiff. He's gonna be stiff with 190 and no jumping, no physical contact. I think he's trash, and anyways, there is no reason to waste a 5-star contract on a Turkish player. So that's it for the Turkish players. It's just 8 minutes. That's how shitty these guys are. And remember, I'm not doing this because I just want to talk. Because, maybe you might be thinking, and there is no point in talking about these guys. No, nobody's gonna get this guy. Yeah, but remember, we got last season, like a month ago, one of the best players, in my opinion, one of the best players in the game. That guy, Kaan Ayhan, he was a super competitive player. And it was in the Turkish box with just 4, or I think it was a 4-star player. So that was crazy. You have to check these boxes. Sometimes there are kind of useful things. Okay, this box is a little bit better. Okay, this guy. I think if you are starting a team, you have nothing. You are using only GP players, then this guy is okay. Offensive fullback, 3 stars. Ball control is kind of low, but whatever, he's a fullback. Passing is okay. Defensive defense is very good. Speed very good. Stamina very good. Some jumping, physical contact. The truth is, I kind of like this guy. Maybe I'm gonna get him. Maybe I'm gonna get him after all. And he has one touch pass, which is super important, through passing, pinpoint crossing, very important skills, man marking, aerial superiority, and fighting spirit. So, what is the problem with this guy? Only if you are lacking at least good players, not very good players, not Walker, not Juan Foyt, like only good players, then this guy is very good. But you cannot actually, I mean you can, but you should not actually play fullbacks without interception. That's terrible. No interception and no blocking, that's worse. But the worst case scenario is not having interception. You have to have interception. And then blocker, and at least one of two sliding tackle or acrobatic clearance. So this guy is not competitive, but he might be good for a Japanese team. He might be good for an event. I mean, this is like Japanese event. So it's gonna be good for a team that's just starting. Once you get, I don't know, whoever with a little bit of, with one or two extra skills, then you go for that guy. But this guy is not that terrible. So he's not actually good, but just in case. This guy, standard medium, 175, box to box. Only midfielder or DM or defensive midfielder. So the guy, his defense is kind of okay. He has no jumping and no physical contact and no stamina. So that's a reason just to not get the guy. And he has no fighting spirit. You cannot add the fighting spirit. That guy is trash. This guy is a destroyer, center back. His defense is okay, good. He's kind of slow, but let's say that's okay. Jumping, it's very good. Physical contact, very good. Stamina, okay. And we go here, and he has man marking block. He has no interception. No interception, no sliding tackle, no acrobatic clearance. He has one-time shot instead of one-touch pass. No passings. So with interception and at least sliding tackle, it would have been okay. But just like this, and with no acceleration nor speed, yeah, I think this guy is not good. Defenders need to have interception and blocker. With no interception and blocker, I think they are just not good. These two are the two I think are good. I'm gonna check this guy first. This guy is AMF. He has no physical contact. 172, so he's gonna be able to move kind of properly. This guy is AMF, but he could also be center forward, like striker. He's a whole player, that's good. 85 stamina is okay. So technique is gonna be fine because he's 172, so 81 tight possession, 81 on the team is gonna be okay. Passing is okay, finishing is good. Speed and acceleration very good for his position. Kicking power is kind of low. Jumping just a little bit, 172, so it doesn't matter. Physical contact sucks. And he has long range. His skills are the skills of a forward, and as a forward he doesn't have physical contact, so I think he's not okay. Plus he has right dominant leg, and he doesn't have the left line, so I don't really like this guy. Now, I think this guy sucks also because of the last thing I said. Yeah, do not use forwards without physical contact, and try to keep right dominant leg players on the left side. So bye bye, not good. Now, this guy, in the other hand, he has the right dominant leg, but he plays the left line. He can also be AMF, and he doesn't have physical contact. At least he's 65, but his numbers as winger are quite good. I mean, his stamina is not good, but he's 170. Technique, he's gonna be able to turn just very smoothly. Passing is okay, finishing is okay. Some little bit of defense. Speed, acceleration are very good. Kicking power is very low, but okay, it doesn't matter. And jumping doesn't matter. Balance is good, and stamina is low. At least it's going to be 80. But this guy, you're only gonna use this guy during the second half because he's a super sub, and he has double touch, which is super important for a winger. He has the double touch. He has the through passing. I prefer through passing than one touch pass with wingers. I mean, it's a matter of being in the need of choosing, because of course I prefer to have both of the skills, but you know, so you cannot add anything to this nomination, guys, so it doesn't matter. He has pinpoint crossing, gamemanship, super sub, and fighting spirit. Very, very good ability skills. So yeah, I think you should get this guy and keep him for the second half if you want to have a Japanese team. I built a Japanese team because before there was an event, a Japanese event, and now I just keep my Japanese team because we keep getting Japanese players, and it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice to have a complete nomination team, a complete Japanese nomination team, and a complete nomination Turkish team. I think they are kind of easy to build, and yeah, it's just, you know, to do something extra. So this guy, I recommend getting this guy. And this guy, I think he's my main forward in the Japanese team. He has some technique, some passing, good finishing, very good speed and acceleration for a forward. Kicking power is low, jumping doesn't really matter, but at least it's 75, and physical contact at least is 70. It's not good for a forward, but it's a Japanese player for a Japanese team, Japanese event. Those players are all more or less weak, so this guy is gonna perform properly. He has very good balance, and stamina is just okay, but the good okay, not 84, 85. 85 is perfect. Well, it's not perfect, but it's very good. So this guy has long range curler, chip shot control, long range shooting. Those two are great. One time shot, all of the shooting skills, and he has outside curler. That's amazing, and fighting spirit. So I really like this card. And that's it for the nomination players. We are 18 minutes, so this is very good. This is going smoothly. And now we're going to talk about these guys. I really think these guys are bad. I really don't like these guys. They are old and they are shitty. So, Modric. Listen, dudes, he's too slow. I mean, if you waste like 10, it's gonna be speed 80. And stamina is gonna be 80. I think this guy should be AMF, because what? CMF, you're gonna use a CMF or even a DMF with that defense? He has no defense. And yes, his technique and passing are super good, but his finishing sucks. So As an AMF, you're gonna have no stamina, no physical contact, no jumping, not even a little bit of defense. And speed acceleration, you're gonna end up more or less okay. With AMFs, you only need 80, 82 speed acceleration, but it's gonna cost you a lot of points. And with no physical contact, why are you going to waste a 5-star contract on a guy with no physical contact, no jumping, and no stamina? I mean, just is no fighting spirit. You have to get the fighting spirit. You have to get the soul control. It's no one-time shot. He has outside curler, but no heel trick. So it's a million GPs to fix him a little bit. So yeah, I think he sucks. Bardi. Well, Bardi, he's a striker. And, okay, so he's gonna be something like 90 speed, 90 acceleration, 90 kicking power, and 90 finishing. But he is a striker and no physical contact. So what you gonna do? If you go for you won't be able to use this guy to get aerial balls. You won't be able to head the ball like properly or just pass the ball from the air. He's gonna be right there in the front. You center the ball, you're gonna have no chance, and his stamina is not really good. And because of, with lots of balance, I will say, okay, maybe 70 physical contact and lots of balance, like 90 acceleration, 90 balance. That's another type of forward. That's something you could use. And his tight possession is not good. It's not gonna be good. Even with the super sub and the fighting spirit, it's not enough. Not enough. He has heading. You see, that's crazy. He has heading, for God's sakes, man. And what you gonna do? You just gonna apply enough physical contact to make the heading good, like 80, and then you cannot reach 90 in speed, acceleration, kicking power, and shit. And then he's gonna be not only shit, but super mega shit. Okay, so this guy is not good. Solly March. Ooh, this guy is a cross specialist, allegedly a midfielder, but he cannot play the complete lines, nor the right one nor the left one, so that's terrible for me. He has 30 levels. He's gonna be more or less okay in technique, passing. His finishing is not good. Speed and acceleration are going to be fine, around 85 and 90. Kicking power is good. Again, no physical contact, no jumping. A midfielder with no physical contact and no jumping and no stamina. That's a very bad combo. I think you should never analyze a player beyond this point. Midfielder, no defense, no physical contact, no stamina. What's the point? And he has a sliding tackle, so he has like some defensive skills. Why? If he has nothing when it comes to midfield, to defending, it sucks. It just sucks. Okay, this guy is one of the worst. I think this guy is way worse than these two. I'm gonna talk about this guy at the end because this card is good. Koke is now, he's a DMF. So as a DMF, he has no jumping and he has only 27 levels. His technique is gonna be okay as a DMF and as a AMF. You have to add the position. But as an AMF, he has no finishing. So his technique is okay, his defense is okay, his speed is slow. His speed is not good. He's slow. His acceleration is okay. As a DMF, his balance will end up being around 90 or 88, something like that. And his stamina as a DMF with only 27 levels, it's gonna be, his stamina is very good, very, very good. Okay, so he has cut behind, fighting spirit, sliding tackle, low lofted path, pinpoint crossing. His skills are very good. Now, the thing is, I think he's a little bit slow. He has no finishing, and he's not that fast. But the worst thing for me is the jumping. I hate that jumping. It's very bad. So if you really need a Spanish player for the Spanish league and you need a DMF, you don't have like Tchouaméni or Guardiola or Merino, I don't know, something like that. Well, maybe this guy is not that bad, but wasting a 5-star contract on this guy is kind of, it feels a little bit like a waste. And this guy, this guy is super complicated because I think his numbers are not bad as a winger, prolific winger, but he has a good finishing, technique is gonna be fine, but his balance is just terrible. And another thing, a prolific winger, a winger with medium non-dominant leg precision, I think it's enough reason not to get this card. So I was thinking for a moment, about this guy, but nah, definitely not gonna be wasting my 5-star contract on this guy. So non-dominant leg precision medium, that sucks. And his skills are just few. There is just not enough. He has flip-flop, so that means you have to add double touch and soul control. He could have had like double touch at least. And he has chip shot control. Those are useless on a winger, long range shooting. It should have been long range curler. Okay, so he has outside curler and one-time shot. I think this card sucks. He's fast, but definitely not a reason to waste a contract. Plus, he's gonna end up hurting your game because he's not properly built. No balance at all. No balance at all. That's terrible. Terrible. His tight possession, that's more or less okay, but no. And then this guy. I think this guy he's a very good player. He's a very, very good player. The only thing I have to say against this guy is that right now you can get Juan Foyt in the Spanish box, and the Spanish box is filled with top players. Top Vinicius, top Mosquera, top Cubarsi, top Foyt, and maybe more. So this guy is like a stupid Foyt. If you want to just use the contract and you need to pick a player, then pick this one. If you need a Spanish league player and fullback on the right, then for sure just get this guy. But okay, let's check this guy a little bit. He's gonna have enough technique, enough passing, good defense, very good. He's gonna end up having good speed, good acceleration, balance okay, and impressive jumping, physical contact, and good kicking power. But impressive physical contact and jumping. And he has interception, aerial superiority, sliding tackle, captaincy, and fighting spirit. You need to add man marking, blocker, and then outside curler, one touch pass, pinpoint crossing, and then you have an impressive player. An impressive player. You need to add lots of skills, but impressive. This guy is gonna end up being one of your best Spanish league players. Okay, so he's a 5-star player, of course. Those are all the nomination players. In the end, it's just one good player, in my opinion. So it's a very weak season, but at the same time, it has been good for me because I need to save coin for a match pass and maybe some players of the week or something like that. But right now, I have no coins. Oh wait, no, I need to save coin for the medium match pass. I'm gonna show you that right now, and for the Spanish box. So, yes, the Spanish box. Instead of going for that, what was the name? Name is Elustondo. Okay, so instead of going for Elustondo, which is a very good option. I mean, either way, you can get Elustondo with a free contract, so you could get that guy and also a substitute, or maybe you can get the guy here and Elustondo as a substitute. But if you're gonna waste resources, it's better to waste them here, because you have the real Spanish right side fullback, which is Juan Foyt. Very, very good numbers. He has more levels, better technique. Defense is more or less the same or even better. And I think his skills are better because he has one extra. Interception, sliding tackle, acrobatic clearance. I mean, it's fantastic to have acrobatic clearance. I love that. Better than sliding tackle for me. But he has both of them. So you have to add man marking and blocker, and then you are ready to go. I mean, then you need the passing skills. So this is the thing. If you get Foyt and you have, for example, Koundé, then you don't need Elustondo, and you can save a 5-star contract for next season. But here you can get Foyt, very good card. Silva, very good card. No, like good. This guy is good. This guy is very good. And then you have a very good goalkeeper and 3 top players, like really, like I think Foyt is a top player too. So it's 4 top cards. With this, you start reinforcing your main team. You exit this box with I don't know, like 40% extra strength. Okay, so remember that. Now we're gonna talk a little bit about the match pass, which is always important. I was about to forget about that. So we are about what? 33 minutes. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Match pass. Last season, everybody wanted Dembélé. I didn't like him because he was inconsistent. And now we have Alexander-Arnold. 800 coin for Alexander-Arnold with no defense. Like, defense is okay, but no defensive skills. And he has not very good physical contact, no jumping, no balance. He's kind of weird. I mean, getting this guy when you could have Davies, for example. They gave a bunch of Davies cards, and all those cards are much better, in my opinion, than Alexander-Arnold. Unless you need a guy to center the ball, but if you use your fullback to center the ball, you are either a very good player or you are just screwing yourself. Because you need these fullbacks to defend. You need to put the defensive order and just defend. So I wouldn't waste 800 coins on this fuck up. yeah, passing, but he has only acrobatic clearance, no fighting spirit. You cannot play a fullback without fighting spirit. It's gonna get tired too soon. No. Now, I have heard lots about Müller, like from he's just not good to oh my god, they put Müller on the value pass like he's one of the worst cards. Dudes, oh, please. If you enjoy my channel and you're trying to improve, you are an average player like me, then just trust this motherfucker. I'm gonna save the coins to get this Müller. First, the card looks awesome. Very good. Second, it's the first time in a long time that I see a Müller card with at least 82, 83, 84 speed and acceleration, 90 kicking power, enough physical contact to, for this gameplay, 2025. His stamina is not going to be good, but at least it's going to reach 80, and we're going to be using Müller as a super substitute. His tight possession is going to reach at least 85. Low passing is good. Finishing is amazing, probably around 85, 90. And we are talking about a future epic player. He's Thomas Müller. I mean, he was a revolution when he exploded during the World Cup. One of the best players of all times, man. I really would like to have a Bayern München Thomas Müller card. But Tsubasa card was, not Tsubasa, I think it was Blue Lock card was a piece of shit. Like a huge pile of shit. And then I think there was another free card, also piece of shit. No speed, no acceleration, no kicking power, no physical contact. I don't know what happened right now with this card, but he has 32 levels, and he's Thomas Müller. So yeah, his balance is not gonna be good. His balance is not going to be good, but it's going to be enough. It's going to be enough, and he's gonna have a great kick. Lots of kicking power, lots of finishing. Yeah. I'm really interested in this card. I'm gonna use this card. I'm gonna enjoy this motherfucker. So I'm going for it. I really recommend this guy. And his skills are amazing. Like he has cut behind, heading, acrobatic finishing, heel trick, one-time shot, through passing, outside curler, penalty specialist, captaincy, super sub. He needs the fighting spirit, the one-touch pass, the probably double touch and soul control, and then long range shooting, and that's it. He has heel trick, outside curler, super sub, one-time shot, through passing. Yeah, that's amazing. I mean, you end up having like a complete full character, and he sometimes can be there to head the ball into the goal. Yeah, I really like this card. So that's basically it for all the nomination players. Send me your opinions and questions to the message section. I hope you enjoy this thing, and yeah, remember, it's interesting if you give opinions on Müller, because I think the general perception is that he sucks, and I'm convinced he doesn't. I'm convinced he is good, and I really like when my videos have at least one player that I really like, but nobody else does. Like, for example, okay, it's about 40 minutes, so it's enough, but I want to show you like this guy. He's here, maybe? Yes, like Nicolas Kuhn. Ah, man, one of my favorite players. He's really good, and nobody was talking about this guy. I really I recommended this guy like a million times. Yeah. So I think I wanted to show you something, but yeah, now I can't remember. It was something about. Oh yeah. I remember now. I was talking about that it was like a fullback. I can't remember right now which one. Well, maybe I'm going back to the contract screen, but thing with fullbacks is that I think they have to have lots of speed, lots of stamina, and they have to have jumping. And try to play against this guy without huge amounts of physical contact and balance. He's just going to destroy you. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna talk about this guy later because there is a player of the week. Yeah. So yeah, that's a very important thing when it comes to these fullbacks. Wait, give me a second. Just I'm gonna check a little bit. There was like a Elustondo here, but no, this guy was good. Yeah, okay. So the thing with Elustondo is that he's just not that good at balance. So I'm always thinking, if you have a Davis, even not such a good one as the one I have, but maybe some special card, then you can have like a lot more of balance and speed. Yeah, it's gonna end up being better. I'm just with 2 or 3 5-star contracts, I will have gotten Elustondo. But the way I am right now, I have to think a lot about it because I'm at zero contracts. Can't remember Foyt if he was like better when it comes to balance. Nah, just a little bit, but he has more levels. Okay, so dudes, only interesting thing is giving opinion on Müller. I love that card. I wanna have that card. I'm going to have that card. All right. So again, I hope you enjoy this thing, and we're gonna see each other like in a jiffy when I start talking about the players of the week. So see ya.